And welcome to Orange City for tonight's matchup up here between your OABCIG Falcons and the MOC Floyd Valley Dutch. We are in the Class 3A Region 2 game tonight up here at MOC Floyd Valley High School with the 5-7 Falcons taking on the 10-6 MOC Floyd Valley Dutch. This game will go on to whoever wins this to the regional champion, which will be on the 20th at 7 p.m. And they will play on the winner of Humboldt, who is 18-2, and Greene County, who is 5-10. That site is yet to be determined. The Falcons are coached by Cody Fiernan and Summit Nielsen. And we'll go ahead and get started with the starting lineups here. And as you probably realize, it's a new voice here tonight. I'm Kyle Jorgensen filling in for Mike tonight. And I'm here along with Hannah, who is Hannah Schmidt, who is running the computer stuff. So Hannah always does a really good job. Got a hot night up here, but it's breezy, and we're really thankful for the breeze tonight. We're up here in the nice press box here at Orange City, right behind the high school. Got a baseball game going on here behind us tonight too, and Fuller Digital Solutions is covering 3 games tonight. We also have Ridgeview on, taking on Hinton at home, and we have River Valley at home against Galen Catholic. So leading off for the OABCIG Falcons is Anna Winterrod. She is batting first and playing center field. Batting second is Abby Bender, playing shortstop. Pitching tonight is Hallie Heemer, batting third. Batting fourth is Ellie Schroeder, playing left field. Ryder Cranston's playing second base. Batting fifth, Corin Bauer, playing third base, batting after Cranston. Playing first base is Greason Hoffling. Batting eighth, Haley Dearson. Batting batting ninth is Haley Harms, the DH, and she's DHing for Bella Rash, who's playing right field. So that's your lineup for the Dutch tonight. Like I said, for the Falcons, the Falcons, like I said, are 5-7, and they had a bye coming into this game because of the Sioux City Heelan team coming down with COVID-19. For the MOC Floyd Valley Dutch, they are coached by Jade Niemeyer, Anita Smith, and Kelly Van Wyck. Leading off is Delaney Niemeyer, playing second base. Second is Claire Yah, playing third base. Batting third is Carlin Smith, the pitcher. Batting fourth is Jenna Albers, the center fielder. Batting fifth is Kiernan Grondike, playing shortstop. Batting after Kiernan Grondike is Haley Bergsma. She's playing right field. Addie Weirda, playing left field, batting seventh. Tara Notham, playing first base, is batting eighth. And then Alyssa Vorthams is the designated player tonight. She'll be batting for the catcher, who is Brittany Ullman. Once again, this is a Class 3A Region 2 matchup here tonight, and we're going to go ahead and do our national anthem here. We'll leave that on here for you. And we got our national anthem done up here. So we are at Orange City, like I said. We got a nice field and complex up here. There's bleachers right in front of the press box and to the left and right by each dugout. And we got a lot of fans spread around the field, especially out there in the shade, as the field's right behind the high school, and there's a nice part of shade over there in the right field with a lot of fans over there, and just a few scattered around the other parts of the outfield, a few down the left field line as well. So a breezy night, which I said we are very thankful for here tonight, because it would be awfully warm up here in this press box. So final throws just coming in from Carlin Smith from the Dutch, and we are just about set, ready to go here. Coach Cody Fiernan running down to her spot there along the third base line, and we got leadoff batter Anna Winterrod stepping into the plate for the Falcons. And we're ready to go here, and here's the windup and the first pitch to Anna, and that is in there for a strike one. Anna, of course, just she's a junior, so she'll be coming into her senior year this fall. And the 0-1 pitch is just a little bit high. That was a close pitch. So pitcher Carlin Smith has had a nice year for the Dutch. Get you some stats here in a moment right after this pitch. And the 1-1 is swung on, and that's going to be grounded to the shortstop. A nice play by her. She throws it over her head, so Anna's going to reach. So a nice stop by the shortstop out there, Kieran Grondike, but a little bit of a wild throw. So leadoff runner is on for the Falcons here. That's going to bring up Abby Bender, playing shortstop for the Falcons tonight. She's getting some signs from Coach, and she steps into the box. And here's the first pitch. She's squaring to bunt, and she's going to bunt that ball down, and it's going to roll foul. So that one just rolled foul down the third baseline. So like I was saying, Carlin Smith is a sophomore. She has started all 16 games for the Dutch, pitched 102 innings on the year, has just a 1.72 ERA, only 25 earned runs given up all year. So she's a tough pitcher. They're going to have their work cut out for them tonight, getting hits off of her tonight. Here's the windup and the pitch on the 0-1. That one's going to be high. Anna steals second, and she gets in easily. So good start here for the Lady Falcons. Runner on second, no outs, and a 1-1 count to Abby Bender. So once again, during the postseason, we are audio only. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Bender. That one's going to be inside, 2-1. So a good start here for the Falcons, and Abby's taking some warm-up swings and looking down at some signs from Coach Cody Fiernan. And Abby steps back into the box here, top of the first inning, and the pitch is going to be popped up. That's right to the shortstop. Should be an easy catch, and it is caught. So pop up there, an easy play, and that is the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up the third place batter, the pitcher, Hallie Hemer, up to bat. So Hallie, a chance to help herself out and get herself an RBI in for Hallie. Hallie's first pitch is going to be wild. Oh, it hits her. It hits her. So she's going to get on base with a hit by pitch. So Hallie is on. So two runners on here in this first inning for the Falcons. Got a runner on first, Hallie Hemer, runner on second, Anna Winterrod, and just one out. And that's going to bring up the fourth place batter, Ellie Schroeder, for the Falcons. Ellie's into the box and ready to go here. Schrader is just a junior, batting .289 on the year for the Falcons. And here's the first pitch, and she swings on that one. That one looked to be a little bit inside, but a good rip there from Ellie Schroeder. So just one out here, 0-1 count to Ellie, and Carlin Smith's ready to go. Here's the pitch. That one's way inside again, just about hit her. So that's going to even the count out 1-1 here in this top of the first inning. So the Falcons making some noise here. Would like to get a couple of runs in here. It'd be a great start to this game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's hit off the handle right to the second baseman, and she throws it over the second baseman's head, and a run's going to score. So a run in for the Falcons. Winterrod comes around to score. So another error by the Falcons, and Hemer goes to second base, and Schroeder's going to reach on an error. So second baseman made a pretty easy play and just kind of flipped it up lazily, and it went over the shortstop's head. So that's going to bring up Ryder Cranston, the second baseman. So a run in here in this top of the first inning. And here's the pitch. First pitch to Cranston's going to be a ball, so 1-0 count. So 1 run in here for the Falcons, leading 1-0. Top the first with 1 out. And 2 runners on. Heber on second and Schroeder on first. So L. Schrader on first and Heber on second. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's grounded to the second baseman again. This time she just takes it to herself. She just takes it unassisted. So that is the second out of the inning. And she wasn't going to take any chances with that one. But L. Schrader advances to third on that play. Or excuse me, Heber goes to so that's going to bring up Bauer. And Bauer hits one to center field, and that's going to be caught. Just kind of hung up in the air a little bit too long. So the Falcons get 1 run in here, no hits on a hit by pitch, and an error on the Lady Dutch. So Falcons leading 1-0. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. We'll go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll be right back after this message from our fine sponsors on Fuller Digital Solutions.
As an independent agent, I work for you, helping you find the right coverage with the best companies at extremely competitive rates. I'm Jared with Schmidt Insurance in downtown Battle Creek. I offer a complete lineup of insurance products, including home, auto, farm, commercial, as well as life and retirement. For a no-obligation quote, call me at 365-2535. That's 365-2535.
Is it L. Schroeder?
I'm Mark Hansen, third-generation dealer here at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybo. We have been family-owned since 1925. Whether you're looking for that new Chevy or GMC or any other vehicle, please give us a call at Rex Chevrolet in Odybo or look us up online at rexchevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Mick at Mark Hansen's Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybo. This year we celebrate 100 years of the Chevy truck, and Rex Chevrolet has been selling and servicing these trucks for over 90 of those 100 years. Stop by and see us for your next Chevy or GMC truck.
And we're back for the bottom of the first inning. Kyle Jorgensen here along with Hannah Schmidt running the computer system for us tonight. And the Falcons getting that first run in that top of the first inning. So always huge to get that first run in on the scoreboard. For the Falcons out there is Hallie Hemer out there pitching, getting her warm-up tosses in. And got the throw down to second base from catcher Haley Dearson. And left-handed batter Delaney Niemeyer stepping into the box here for the Lady Dutch. And the umpire going out there to the mound. I haven't seen this all year, but the Falcons kind of met there by the circle, and he said, you need to spread out a little bit. So there is 3 umpires here tonight. We got one down the third base line, one down the right field line, one behind the plate. So Niemeyer into the box, and here is the first pitch from Hemer. And strike one on that outside corner, so a good pitch there from Hemer to start things off. And the 0-1 pitch coming up here, and that one's kind of that lefty. You know, she kind of one of those slap type hitters and went towards the box. I thought she offered on it, but the home plate umpire says no. So Hallie started 9 games. She has a 5-4 record. Here's the 1-1, and that's going to be high. So it's going to be 2-1. 5-4 record on the year, 4.71 ERA, 50 earned runs given up on the season. Here comes the 2-1 pitch from Hemer, and that one swung on and missed, and that's going to put the count at 2-2. So Immosley Floyd Valley, coached by Jade Niemeyer, Anita Smith, and Kelly Van Wyck. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and swung on again, so a strikeout. So Niemeyer goes down swinging, and a good start for Hallie Hemer on the mound. It's going to bring up Claire Yaw, the third baseman, another left-handed hitter, stepping in the box. She's choked up pretty high up on her bat. She has an interesting stance. Here's the first pitch. That one's slapped down the line. That one's just inside that foul line, and it gets out there to left field, and ball gets in. So we're going to have a double for Claire Yaw, first pitch swinging. That one just landed inside the line, so nothing left fielder L. Schrader could do out there. She bobbled it just a little bit, but I think it was a double all the way. So Lady Dutch with a runner on second, and that's going to bring up their pitcher, Carlin Smith. Clary on second, Smith coming up to bat, and she got her left foot extended way out, and the first pitch is going to be low and inside, ball one. So she gets in that box, and her left foot's almost to the very outside of that batter's box. Kind of an interesting batting stance. And I think as the ball comes in, she kind of moves that foot in. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one's popped up, and that one's going to go out of play. That's on the left side. Over the Lady Dutch are on the third base side dugout, and that went right over their dugout. Falcons on the first base dugout. So that's going to even the count out here. Should be a 1-1 count to Carlin Smith. And here is the 1-1 pitch. And that one's going to be low. And Yao takes a big lead off second base, but goes back as OABCIG catcher Haley Dearson kind of looked her back and kind of ran a little ways out to the home plate. So 2-1 count to Carlin Smith. And here's the 2-1 pitch coming in, and that one's going to be popped up right over the press box. Heard that one hit behind us, so 2-2 count. 2-2 count coming up. And one out here. Niemeyer struck out leading off this inning from Hemer, so we could use another strikeout here from Hemer. And here's the 2-2 pitch from Hallie. And that one's hit hard to center field. And center fielder kind of came in too far, and it's going to get over her head. She throws it in all the way to the pitcher. So center fielder out there, Anna Winterrod, thought she had a peg on that ball, but it carried a little too far over her head. So that is going to be a RBI double for Carlin Smith, and Claire Yaw comes around to score. So Carolyn Minus comes in to run as a courtesy runner for Carlin Smith. So a courtesy runner, and that's going to bring up the fourth place batter, Jenner Albers, for the Dutch. She ran back to the dugout quick and switched something around, and now she's into the box and ready to go. So we are tied 1-1 here in this bottom of the first inning, still one out, and courtesy runner on second base. Here's the first pitch, and there's a strike from Hallie Hemer, so she gets ahead 0-1 here. And Albers is back in the box. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. That one's hit hard, but way down, way foul. That would have pretty easily been a home run if that was straight. She was way in front of that one. So if Hallie's got a good change-up ball here or something to mix up the speed a little bit, might be a good idea on this pitch. So 0-2 pitch coming up to Jenna Albers, and she's back on the mound and ready to go here for this 0-2 pitch to Jenna Albers. And here comes the 0-2 pitch, and that one's going to be inside. Good pitch. Not bad to try to get her to chase one. That was a little too far inside to get her to chase. That's going to put the count at 1-2. And we still got that runner on second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be high. Runner's going to third. And the throw down is just not going to be caught. The throw was a little bit too high, and Corin Bauer was not able to handle the throw down. Pretty good chance to get Carolyn Minus out there if that throws just a little bit lower and can hang on to it. So the count goes 2-2. And now that runner is on third. High and outside is the 2-2 pitch. And Albers works that count full. So it's a 3-2 count here to fourth place batter, Jenna Albers. Like I said, it's a hot and breezy night. And here's the 3-2 pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off once again, way foul, over to the practice facility area for the Lady Dutch. And we're going to do this 3-2 pitch here once again. Still got the one out and the runner on third. And Hemer's in there ready to go. And here comes the 3-2 pitch once again. And that one's going to be called ball four. It was a close pitch, but Albers is going to walk. It's going to bring up Kieran Grondijk for the Dutch. right-handed batter. Grondike's a junior, hitting .286 on the year. So we got runners on first and third, and here's the first pitch to Grondike. Strike. And the runner's going to go down to second. No throw. Kind of a fake throw from catcher Haley Dearson. She stood up and acted like she was going to throw it, went through the motion, but hung on to the ball. So now there is runners on second and third. And 1-1. And Grondike up, and the 1-0 is taken high. So we're 2-0 here to the fifth place batter, Kieran Grondike. Started off well here with the strikeout of Delaney Niemeyer. Then we had a double by Ya, a double by Smith, a base on balls. So that's where we are with 2 runners on. And a 2-0 is a strike. Looked like it was on the inside part of the plate. So no double play unless we get a line drive and maybe somebody steps off. You can catch a double play. But here comes a 2-1 pitch to Kieran Grondike. And that one catches the outside. That was a good pitcher's pitch there, I would call that one. It was on the outside of the plate and in the upper part of the zone. So if she can throw one there again, that would be a tough spot to hit. 2-2 pitch. And it's going to be fouled off. And that one's going to go right behind the dugout, or behind the press box here. So count will remain 2-2. Like I said, this is the Class 3A Region 2 matchup here tonight. The Falcons haven't played a game since July 9th, so kind of a long layoff. Here's a 2-2 pitch again. That one was well inside, and it's going to be hit well foul down that third baseline. It kind of went directly over the on-deck batter for the Dutch. That's Haley Bergsma on deck, and it kind of went right over her, so a lot of foul balls here. Here comes the 2-2 pitch once again to Grondike, and 2-2, swung on and missed. So a good pitch from Hallie Heemer. She gets her second strikeout of the inning, and that's Hallie Bergsma coming to the plate. Left fielder, or right fielder, but batting left. That's what I meant to say. So 2 outs, 2 runners on yet. And here's the first pitch. And that's going to be a little bit low. And Haley Dearson kind of playing with the runner at third base a little bit. Faked a throw down there to get her to go back. She had pretty good lead off there. No reason to throw that here. 1-0 count. And that one slapped up in the air. And catcher makes the play. So Haley Dearson makes the catch. And we're going to go to the top of the second inning. Tied up here. 1-1 going to the top of the second inning. So we had 2 base hits and a base on balls for the Dutch, and they get just the 1 run in. Good job by Hallie Heemer. We're going to go ahead and take a break. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after this.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
A few Facebook reviews from Zimmy's Bar and Grill in Ida Grove. Best prime rib I've ever had. From appetizers and drinks, meal and price, all was great. Pretzel burger was to die for. Highly recommended, and I can't wait to go back to try more menu items. We stopped at Zimmy's in Ida Grove after our game, and they stayed open for us. It was steak night, and they were delicious.
I'm Eric Zimmerman, inviting you to enjoy our family-friendly full menu restaurant. Try it, love it, and come back for more at Zimmy's Bar and Grill, East Highway 175, Ida Grove.
And we're back for the top of the second inning. And first baseman Greason Huffling in their batting for the Falcons. First 2 are strikes. One was looking, and the second one was swinging. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and she is out. 3 pitches, and she is struck out on strikes. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Haley Dearson, to the plate for the Falcons. So we are 1-1 here in this top of the second inning with 1 out, and 8th place batter Haley Dearson. And here's the first pitch to her. That one's way outside. Dearson looks at that pitch way outside. She steps out of the box and takes a couple practice swings, and she's back in and ready for that pitch from Carlin Smith. That pitch is going to be grounded to the shortstop. Tried to make the backhanded play, and she's not going to be able to make it. She had to go to her right and tried to make that backhanded stop. It had the glove on it, but it hit off the glove, and Dearson able to beat that one out. So we'll give her an infield single on that one. So 1 out and 1 runner on. We got a courtesy runner in there for the Falcons. So courtesy runner in for the Falcons, and that's going to bring up the designated player, designated hitter, whatever you want to call it, Hallie Harms. First pitch is a ball 1. Excuse me, that's Haley Harms, not Hallie. Haley Harms batting up there. Just a freshman, batting 167. And the second pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Kind of on that outside part, so 1-1. So 1 runner on first base, courtesy running for Haley Dearson, who reached with that infield single to the shortstop. And Harms squares to bunt, and she pulls back and takes a strike. So that's going to be a 1-2 count to Haley Harms. 1 down here, tied to 1-1 in this top of the second inning. So Carlin Smith gets a signal from the sideline, and she's ready to pitch, and here's the pitch. And that was right down Broadway. And she stood there looking at it, and that is strike 3. So 2 outs here. So Harms goes down on strikes looking. And that's going to bring up Anna Winterroad. She reached on an error and scored the Falcons run in that first inning. So 2 outs. And the first pitch is a strike. So right down the middle there is a strike to Anna Winterrod. Looks like her sister Abby is on first, courtesy running, and that one's going to be popped up, and it's just going to get out of play. That was a close one to the netting, and a fan there makes a catch, even though the fans are not supposed to touch the foul balls. PA announcer having some fun up here, telling the fan not to touch the ball, but kind of hard not to when it's coming right at you in the bleachers. So just having a fun time up here. 0-2 count here. And that's going to be swung on and just fouled off. So Anna Winterroad fouls one off there and hangs in there at 0-2. Like I said, Abby Winterroad on first. And here's the 0-2 pitch here, coming up once again from Carlin Smith. And that one's going to be popped up to the right side. And first baseman makes the catch over there. It was a tough play. Just about popped out of her glove. So we had 1 hit, no runs, 1 left on for the Falcons here in this top of the second inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back. You're listening to Falcon Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, offering hard-working insurance for hard-working people. Have you visited SwansonWithYou.com? Their website is all new. Put in a quote request, check out real estate listings, and read about the staff here to serve you. Truck it up with Swanson Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. Located downtown Odeboat. Beckman Motors in Odeboat is your premier dealer for Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, new and used vehicles. Their dedicated sales staff, knowledgeable finance associates, and expertly trained technicians are all here to make your experience fun, easy, and hassle-free. We're proud to be family-owned and part of our local community. When it's time for a new vehicle for your family and a great selection of used vehicles and service, visit Larry Beckman Motors, Odeboat.
And we're back for the bottom of the second inning. And Addie Weirda coming to the plate for the Lady Dutch, followed by Tara Notham and Alyssa Verthams, the designated player. And here is the first pitch from Hallie Hemer. And that is ball one. We're all tied up here, 1-1 in the bottom of the second inning. And here comes the 1-0 pitch from Hallie. And that one's just a bit inside. Called a ball. We are at 87 degrees, and the field-like temperature is at 100 with that south wind blowing 15 miles an hour, which we're really thankful for that breeze here tonight with that feel-like temperature of 100. And the 2-0 pitch is going to miss, so we are at 3-0 here to Addie Weirda. And there's a strike. 3-1. She is the 7th place batter for the Dutch. And a 3-1 pitch to her is going to be another strike. That's on the inside corner. So a really nice job by Hallie Hemer fighting back on this at bat. Full count pitch coming up here, 3-2, and that's going to be hit just over the first baseman. And it's going to get out to the right fielder for the Falcons, right fielder Bella Rash, and she makes the play and keeps her to a single. So leadoff batter is on with the single. It's Addie Weirda with the single, and that's going to bring up first baseman Tara Notham. So Notham coming to the plate for the Dutch with that runner on first. No outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Notham, a junior, and she squares the bunt. She's going to pull back, and the runner goes to second, and they got her. Great throw down. So Weirda's going to be caught stealing, and a great throw from Haley Dearson of the Falcons. Nails the runner at second. So that might make the Dutch think twice about stealing some more bases coming up here. That first pitch did miss for ball one. So that single is erased by the caught stealing, so no runners on, and a 1-0 count. 1-0 pitch is a strike. It's going to even things out at 1-1 to Tara Notham, the first baseman and 8th place batter for the Dutch. Hallie Hemer steps back on the mound. Here's a 1-1 pitch. Inside. It's going to be 2-1. Notham is a junior for the Dutch, and she's batting 129 on the year. 10 walks, and 2-1's going to miss a little bit outside. So that's going to be a 3-1 count to Notham. Notham just has 4 hits on the year. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and she's going to draw a walk. So not the batter you really want to walk there. That's kind of struggled at the plate this year. And that's going to bring up the 9th place batter, Alyssa Verthams, the designated player. And then the top of the order will be back up for the Falcons after this. We'll see if maybe we can get a double play here. Alyssa Verthams is just a freshman, batting 273. That one's going to be popped up. And first baseman and catcher both made a good effort for it. That was Huffling and Dearson running for it. And just in one of those spots that wasn't a good spot to try to get to, and neither one of them can reach it. So 0-1 count here on that foul ball to Alyssa Vorthmans. Vorthmans is back in the box. 0-1 count to her with Weirda on first, and she squares the bunt and pulls back, and that's going to be taken for a ball. So that's going to even the count out here, 1-1. Excuse me, that was Tara Notham on first with that walk, so Weirda got caught stealing. So 1 out, 1 runner on, and a 1-1 count. And she squares the bunt again, and that's going to come inside and hit her. So she squares the bunt and took up a lot of the box and part of the plate there, and that one came inside a little bit and hit her. So 2 runners on now for the Dutch. So Notham goes to second, and Vorthmans goes to first. And back up to the leadoff, Delana Niemeyer. She struck out swinging. She's kind of that slap style hitter. She kind of moves up to the front of the plate and swings at it. Here's the first pitch and a strike in there. Hemer gets ahead, 0-1. Good pitch from Hemer. Like I said, Delaney Lehmeyer, that left-handed batter, she's getting a signal from the coach, looking down at her wristband. She puts her right leg in closer to the plate. Her left leg's extended back, and she kind of runs out. She takes that second pitch, ball one. So a 1-1 count. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1-1. So a lot of ones on the scoreboard right now. Yeah, so 1-1 count and 2 runners on. Here we go with the 1-1 pitch from Hemer. And that one's kind of slapped. It's going to go foul. A little behind on that one. It came over the dugout to our left. So a little bit behind. And Hemer is ahead 1-2. She struck out Niemeyer in that first inning, and she would love to get another strikeout here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Niemeyer. And that one's going to be outside. It actually hit the ground before the plate there and outside. Nice stop by catcher Haley Dearson. She's doing a nice job behind the plate. 2-2 count coming up to Niemeyer. And here comes the pitch from Hemer. That one's going to be outside again, and another nice grab by Dearson back there behind the plate. Of course, I was talking to Hannah before the game, and the Ida County Fair is going on, and Hannah shows some pigs down there. Nice that they're doing that this year with COVID-19 and all that's going on. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be ball 4, and the bases are going to be loaded. So Notham is on third, Vorthmans is on second, and Niemeyer is on first. So bases loaded and nowhere for anybody else to go on here. So Hemer needs to throw some strikes here. Claria hit that slap double down that left field line. She's a lefty hitter, same kind of hitter as Niemeyer, and the first pitch is going to be outside and low again. So the last 3 or 4 pitches have kind of been in that same spot on the outside and low. So Hemer needs to get back in that strike zone. 1-0 count here. 1 out, and bases are loaded. So Falcons can go to any base to get the out. Here's the 1-0. A little bit outside again. She's trying for that outside corner. There is nowhere to put anybody on, though. She needs to get a strike. And Hemer puts that ball on the ground, and she, I've not seen that before, but she was rolling it with her foot on the ground. I've not seen a pitcher do that this year. So Hemer is back on the mound, and Yaw back on the plate. And here we go with the 2-0 pitch coming up. And that one's high. So she did get that ball elevated there after pitching all those balls low and on that outside corner, but she does fall behind 3-0. So Hemer needing strikes here in the worst way, as she does not want to walk a run in to the Lady Dutch. And here comes the 3-0 pitch, and that's ball 4. And that was a really close pitch, but the umpire called it a ball. So Nothan comes in to score. Worthmans goes to third, Niemeyer goes to second, and Yaw goes to first. And that's going to bring a visit from OABCIG coach Cody Fiernan out there on the mound. So Finneran's out there talking to her players. They're all kind of spread out around the pitcher's circle out there. And the mound visit is over. And Hemer and Dearson out there talking. And here comes Dearson running back to get in her position behind the plate. So 2-1 with that 1 run in on the walk here. Just 1 hit in this inning for the Falcons, and that was weird as she got caught stealing. Otherwise, it's been 3 walks and a hit by pitch to allow that run to score. So no hit, as far as hits haven't come in to score. It's all been pitches missed. So here comes the first pitch, and that's going to be low. This is Carlin Smith, the pitcher batting. She hit a double last inning over the center fielder head, Anna Winter Road. And here comes the 1-0, and that one misses low again. So Hemer's struggling a little bit here to throw strikes. So 2-0 pitch coming up here to Carlin Smith. Carlin has that left foot extended outside the batter's box, and she pulls it in as the pitch comes in. And a 3-0 isn't even close. That one's well high. And Hemer is in danger here of walking back-to-back batters here for the Dutch. So not the way you want to give up runs. You want to make them earn it out there. So Hemer's back on the mound, and here comes the 3-0 pitch, and that one's high and outside. And back-to-back walks is going to allow runs to come in. It's going to bring Vorthmans in from third. Niemeyer is going to go to second. Yaw goes to second base, and Smith is on first. Carolyn Minus is going to pinch run once again here for Smith, the pitcher. And that is going to bring up Jenna Albers, the fourth place batter, cleanup hitter. She walked and got as far as second base this last inning. So still 1 out here, 2 runs in, 3-1. MOC Floyd Valley leading here in the bottom of the second inning. And bases are loaded yet. So here's the first pitch from Hemer, and there's a strike. So after 8 straight balls, she gets back in the strike zone. So 0-1 count here to Jenna Albers. So the Falcons can, like I said, have a force out anywhere. Probably want to get that lead runner. Second pitch is going to miss inside, 1-1. Cut that run off at least, or maybe try to get a double play. So 1-1 count, 1 out, bases loaded, 2 runs in. Falcons behind 1-3 in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that was close pitch, just a little bit high, and you could tell that Hemer wanted that one out there. She looked for a little bit and kind of slapped her glove just a little bit there. You could tell she wanted. It was a close pitch. 2-1 count to Albers. And here's the pitch. That one's going to be swung on. It's going to be hit to the shortstop. She makes the play. Nice catch. Nice catch by the shortstop. Abby Bender had to go to her left and go backwards, and she made a nice over-the-shoulder catch. So an F6 pop-up. Second out in the inning. A big out for the Falcons here with these bases loaded. And that's going to bring up Kiernan Grondike. She struck out looking her last at-bat. And here comes the first pitch to Grondike. And that swung on and hit hard down the left field line, and that's going to be trouble. 2 runs are in. Here comes the 3rd run in, and that's going to be a bases-clearing double. So 3 runs come in. Niemeyer comes in, Yaw comes in, and Carolyn Minus comes in all the way from first base to score, and that is a 3 RBI double for Kiernan Grondike for the Dutch. So those walks do come back to haunt Hemer as the Dutch get that 3-1 double. And there's still 2 outs. And the Dutch have battered around as the 9th batter of the inning. Haley Bergsman comes to bat. She flew out to catcher Dearson, her last at-bat. So here is the first pitch. And that's going to be low and outside. So Kiernan Grondike on second base for the Dutch with the biggest hit of the ball game so far. 6-1. Dutch leading over the Falcons with 2 outs. And she squares the bunt, and she is going to bunt. And that just rolled foul. Boy, she deadened that thing, and it would have been trouble if that stayed fair. But a nice job by Dearson getting out there. And as soon as that thing went foul, she touched it. So 1-1 count here to Haley Bergsma. Like I said, the Dutch have batted around. This is their 9th batter of the inning. And Bergsma is a left-handed batter. She bunted it down that third baseline. Went foul. 1-1 count. She's bunting again, and she pulls back on that one. So that one was high. So ball 2. 2-1 count to Bergsma. So the Falcons have been on defense a long time this inning with struggling to throw strikes from Hemer. Here is the 2-1 pitch, and that's in there for a strike. Good pitch from Hemer. And the count is 2-2. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, and 5 runs in for the Dutch, leading 6-1. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Slap towards the shortstop. She's not going to make the play. It's going to be too late to first, and everyone is going to be safe. So it was hit fairly hard out there to Abby Bender, and she had to go to her right and reach across her body. Got the glove on it, just not able to field it cleanly, and too much speed from Haley Bergsma, so she reaches at first base. So this inning continues. So a runner on third, runner on first, 2 outs yet, and we're back to the top of the lineup with Weirda, and that pitch is going to miss inside. Weirda led things off top this inning, or the first leadoff batter of the inning, with a single. She got on, and then she got caught stealing. So just think of that. If she wouldn't have got caught stealing, this inning would have even been bigger yet. So 1-0 pitch coming to Weirda. It's going to be high, 2-0. And runners going to second. And I think Dearson meant to throw it back to Hemer, but she threw it over her head. So it kind of landed in between Hemer and the second base, but so we do have a runner on second now. That's Bergsma. Runner on second. 2-0 pitch is going to be in there for a strike, so 2-1. Pitch coming up here to Weirda. Two runners on, and here's the 2-1 pitch. That's going to be high and outside, 3-1. Count's going to be 3-1. First base is open, but don't want to put any more runners on here for the Falcons. And here comes the 3-1 pitch from Hemer, and there's a strike. That was in the middle of the plate, upper part of the strike zone there. So the count goes to 3-2. So 3-2 count here, 2 outs. And the Falcons need a strike. And that's swung on and missed. So she gets her swing in, and that is the final out of the inning. The Dutch do get 5 runs in. They just had 2 base hits on the inning. No errors, but several walks and a hit by pitch allow those 5 runs to come in. 6-1, going to the top of the third inning. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with
Haley's number 8 too.
Account of your own can be a challenging task. That's why I went to North Star Community Credit Union. They helped make my finances easier to handle by offering me the services and products I need at a price that will fit my budget. They've got it all: savings, checking, ATM or debit card, loans, direct deposit, free online and mobile banking, e-statements, bill pay, and much more to suit my busy lifestyle. See for yourself why so many people like me have made North Star Community Credit Union their one-stop financial institution.
Visit their offices in Cherokee, Ida Grove, or Sheldon to start an account today. Federally insured by NCUA, you've got a strong credit union behind you.
And welcome back here to the top of the third inning. Abby Bender came up to bat for the Falcons, took a 1 pitch, swung at the next one, and she popped out to the shortstop, Kieran Grondijk, for the Dutch. So 1 out here, and Hallie Hemer coming to the plate. She hits that one in the air to left field and just hung up too much in the wind. It was hit fairly well, but just hung up in the wind too long. And left fielder Addie Weirda makes the catch. So 2 up, 2 down real quick here, and that's going to bring up Elle Schroeder. Falcons' last thing they wanted here was to have a quick inning. And so far that's the way going. And she swings at the first pitch, grounds it right to the shortstop, and she is out. So a really fast inning for the Falcons. A fly out to Abby Bender at shortstop by Bender. Hemer flies out to left field, and L. Schroeder grounds out to the shortstop. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits. 6-1 going to the bottom of the third inning. This is Falcon Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
As an independent agent, I work for you, helping you find the right coverage with the best companies at extremely competitive rates. I'm Jared with Schmidt Insurance in downtown Battle Creek. I offer a complete lineup of insurance products including home, auto, farm, commercial, as well as life and retirement. For a no obligation quote, call me at 365-2535. That's 365-2535.
I'm Mark Hansen, third generation dealer here at Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybo. We have been family owned since 1925. Whether you're looking for that new Chevy or GMC or any other vehicle, please give us a call at Rex Chevrolet in Odybo or look us up online at rexchevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Mick at Mark Hansen's Rex Chevrolet GMC in Odybo. This year we celebrate 100 years of the Chevy truck, and Rex Chevrolet has been selling and servicing these trucks for over 90 of those 100 years. Stop by and see us for your next Chevy or GMC truck.
And we're back for the bottom of the third inning. First pitch in there to Tara Notham is a ball, so 1-0 count. Falcons trailing 6-1, and here's the 1-0 pitch is high and outside, so 2-0. Falcons came out and scored that first run in the first inning to take that 1-0 lead. Gave 1 run back in the bottom of the first, didn't score any in the second, and the 1-1 is 2-0 is going to be a strike, so 2-1 count. Gave up 5 last inning, and then unfortunately for the Falcons, they went down 1-2-3 this last inning. So here's the 2-1 pitch from Hemer. It's going to be inside to Taryn Notham. So 3-1 count. And Hemer kind of takes a little walk behind the plate back there, and she's back on the pitcher's plate or pitcher's mound. And the 3-1 is going to be outside, ball 4. So Notham walks. Consecutive plate appearances, and she is on first base, and that's going to bring up the 9th place batter, Alyssa Vorthmans. Vorthmans is in the box, and first pitch is going to bunt it, and that's going to be bunted towards the first base side, and nice play by pitcher Hallie Hemer. Comes off the plate and makes that, so a sac bunt for Alyssa Vorthmans. And that advances Notham to second. So a runner on second with 1 out. And we're back to the top of the lineup again. So just in the third inning and the third at bat already for Niemeyer. She has struck out and walked and scored a run so far tonight. So first pitch coming up here to Niemeyer from Hemer. And she bunts it down that third base line, and that's going to go foul. And that is a good thing it did for the Falcons, because that probably would have been a infield single. So 0-1 count to Niemeyer with Notham on second base, 1 out here, and Falcons trailing 6-1. So hopefully get out of this inning with any more runs scored. And here comes the 0-1 pitch, and that's slapped, and that's going to find the gap out there. That's trouble. A runner went back to second because she wasn't quite sure. She's going to hold up at third. So Niemeyer gets to second base on that. That was hitting the gap, but Notham held up just a little bit, went back to second, and she only makes it to third base. So Niemeyer is on second with a double, and Notham's on third. So 2 out, or just 1 out and 2 runners on. And that brings up Claire Yaw. She has a double and a walk. She squares the bunt. She pulls back. Ball's low and outside. And Dearson did a nice job keeping that one close by to home plate. As that one just kicked away just a little bit, keeping that runner at third base. So chance here for the Falcons to do get some good defensive plays here, hopefully, and keep these runners at bay. And the pitch is going to be outside again, 2-0 count to Claire Yaw. She has scored 2 runs already tonight with that first inning double that was just down that left field line, and then she walked in the second inning. So a 2-0 count to Yaw. and she bunts, and that's going to be caught. And a nice play by first baseman comes in for the Falcons and makes the catch on the bunt. Huffling comes in and catches that, and that's a F3 put out or catch. So 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Carlin Smith. She has a double and a base on ball, still 2 runners out there. First pitch is low and inside. So Smith, the pitcher, up there batting. Just a sophomore, 365 average this season batting. And here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's hit right between the third and shortstop. And 2 runs are going to come. It gets past the left fielder. Elle Schroeder gets past her, so 2 runs are going to come in. Nothan comes in to score, and Niemeyer comes in, and that's going to make it 8-1. Ball was not hit hard, but just found that spot right between the shortstop and third baseman. And Smith gets to second base. So probably give her a single on that and then advancement on the air out there in left field. And it's 8-1. And Carolyn Minus is going to pinch run again for Smith. She's at second. And that brings Jenna Albers to the plate. She's 0 for 1. And first pitch is going to be low and inside. Albers walked her first at-bat, so no official at-bat there, and then had a pop-out to the shortstop for the Falcons, Abby Bender, her last at-bat. So 1-0 count to Albers, 2 runs in. That one's way high and outside, and Dearson, no chance of catching that one. First ball that gets by her, not her fault, and that's going to allow Minus to get to third base. So a runner on third, 2-0. 2 outs, 2 runs in. And this is Jenna Albers, the center fielder and fourth place batter, batting for the Dutch. Hemer's back on the mound, and she's ready for this 2-0 pitch. And 2-0 is going to be hit to center field. That's a pop-up. It's in trouble. It's going to fall in between the second baseman and right fielder. So everyone is safe. So Minus comes in to score, and a single there for Albers. Was not hit hard by any means. Second baseman went back, was over her head. Right fielder came in, they almost collided, and the ball falls in between all of them there. So a single for Albers, and that is 3 runs in. So it is 9-1, Dutch leading, and that's Kiernan Grondike coming to the plate. And first pitch is going to be high in the strike zone and called a strike by the home plate umpire. Kiernan Grondike has a strikeout and a double, and that double last inning was huge as she got 3 runs in with that. So here's the 0-1. That one's hit to left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Just about by Bender, and the runner's being real aggressive going to third, and she's safe. The ball beat her there, but boy, she got under that tag, and that was a close play. And Grondike gets into second. So Albers goes to third on some really aggressive base running with 2 outs. Because I tell you, that was hit to the left fielder, and she cleaned it. She played that really cleanly, Elle Schroeder, and got it in. And close play, but she's in safe. That brings up left-handed batter Haley Bergsma. And she pops up and hits the third bit. So a little pop-up to the third baseman. And the Falcons are out of the inning as Corin Bauer makes that catch. So 3 runs in. Falcons trail on 9-1 going to the top of the 4th inning. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a break from our fine sponsors.
The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove wants to wish the OABCIG Falcons good luck. They know that whether it's athletics or academics, the OABCIG students work hard. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove offers old-fashioned customer service combined with today's technology to provide the high-quality, professional, personal, and commercial services that you deserve. The Hoffman Agency in Ida Grove, a proud supporter of the OABCIG schools.
A
a few Facebook reviews from Zimmy's Bar and Grill in Ida Grove. Best prime rib I've ever had. From appetizers and drinks, meal and price, all was great. Pretzel burger was to die for. Highly recommended, and I can't wait to go back to try more menu items. We stopped at Zimmy's in Ida Grove after our game, and they stayed open for us. It was steak night, and they were delicious.
I'm Eric Zimmerman, inviting you to enjoy our family-friendly full menu restaurant. Try it, love it, and come back for more at Zimmy's Bar and Grill, East Highway 175, Ida Grove.
And we're back to the top of the fourth inning, and things moving along quickly here as Cranston comes to the plate, swings at the first pitch, and lines it to left field for a base hit. So Falcons with some much-needed base runners with a runner on, and that brings to the plate Corin Bauer, who flew out to center field her last at-bat. So Cranston's on first base for the Falcons. No outs here. Top of the fourth inning, Falcons trailing 9-1. And here's the 1-0 pitch, and that swung to the shortstop. She flips it over to second, and they throw back to first, and they got a double play. Wow. That was a nice defensive play as shortstop Kiernan Grondike just did a little flip over to Delaney Niemeyer, and she fired it over to Taryn Notham, and she stretched out and got a double play. So as promising as this inning started with that base hit, bases are empty there on that one swing from Corin Bauer, and that's going to bring up the first baseman, Hofling. And first pitch is ball one. Hofling struck out swinging her last at-bat. Did make a nice defensive play this last inning with that catch. And the 1-0 pitch is going to be chopped to the shortstop, and a clean play and throw over. And another quick inning here for the OABCIG Falcons. Not what they needed here, trailing by 8 runs. So one hit, no runners left on, no runs in. 9-1 going to the bottom of the fourth. Falcons trailing. We'll be right back. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions.
As you cruise through downtown Odeboat, Iowa, you'll find Swanson Insurance and Real Estate, offering hard-working insurance for hard-working people. Have you visited SwansonWithYou.com? Their website is all new. Put in a quote request, check out real estate listings, and read about the staff here to serve you. Truck it up with Swanson Insurance. Big enough to serve, small enough to care. Located downtown Odeboat.
And we're back for the bottom of the fourth inning. We appreciate you all joining us for this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast. If you like these broadcasts from Fuller Digital Solutions, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube page. You'll be alerted for future broadcast notifications. And good news is I was talking to Hannah before the game. The Iowa Athletic Association came out earlier today and said fall sports would go on as normal, with practices starting in August for football and volleyball and cross country. So good news there. Addie Weirda into the box for the Dutch, and first pitch was 1-0. She has a single and a strikeout on the night, and the second pitch is in there, so a 1-1 count to Addie Weirda. So good news, as I know the Falcons are looking forward to football season once again after winning state this last year. And a 1-2 count, as that was in there for a strike to Addie Weirda. Like I said, she had a single and a strikeout. This is her third plate appearance on the night, and that one's high and outside, so 2-2 count. And the Falcons need a quick inning here, as none of these innings have been real quick for Hallie Heemer out there on the mound. That one's going to be swung on and popped up to left field. Hit pretty high, but Bender is over there and makes the catch. So a nice catch. That's a F7 flyout. So 1 up, 1 down, and just what the Falcons needed here. And that's going to bring up Tara Notham. She has reached twice on walks and scored twice. So here comes the first pitch from Notham, and that's going to be high and outside, so Heemer misses. She falls behind 1-0 here. So once again, this is that Class 3A Region 2 game, and the winner of this will go on and play at 7 o'clock on the 20th, which is Monday, and site is to be determined, and that will be the regional champion. And the next pitch is going to be hit to, just off the glove of the second baseman. Wasn't hit real hard, but just found the right spot there. Second baseman Ryder Cranston out there just couldn't make the play. So Notham reaches, hit off the top of the glove, like I said. So 1 out, 1 winner on. And Alyssa Vortham's the designated player. Oh, it looks we have a different batter coming to bat here. They're sending to the plate Madison Probst, Jr. So she's pinch hitting for Vortham's. And the first pitch is going to be a strike on that outside corner. So strike 1 to the pinch hitter here for the Dutch. So we have Notham on first. And Madison Probst batting. And that pitch is going to be lined right over the shortstop's head, so a base hit. So when you get a pinch hitter in there and they hit a line drive base hit, that sure makes the coach look good. And that's going to bring up the top of the order again for the Dutch. So a single for Madison Probst. And Notham goes to second. So Probst gets a base hit, goes to first, and Vorthman comes right back into run. So she gets her moment of glory there with the base hit. So 2 runners on with 1 out. And top the lineup here. 4th at bat for Niemeyer just in this bottom of the 4th inning. So Niemeyer, that left-handed slap hitter, she swings at the first pitch. And it hit right off the press box and fouled back down into the bleachers here. And Fan throws that one down. Hopefully they were paying attention down there and nobody got hit. So 0-1 count here to Niemeyer. She squares to bunt, and she is going to try to bunt, but she's going to foul that one. So that one goes foul. So trying to move those runners up to second and third. Unable to get that bunt down. 9-1 here in this 4th inning. So 0-2 count to Niemeyer with Yaw on deck, and here's the 0-2 pitch. And that one's lined to right field. That's a base hit over the second base and right fielder. 1 run's going to come in, and just 1 run will come in. So Notham comes in to score. Vorthman's back into the game, gets to third, and that's a double for Niemeyer in an RBI. And that's going to bring up Clary Ah. So a nice night at the plate for Niemeyer. She struck out once, walked once, and 2 doubles. And that's going to bring up Ya, who has hit a double, walked, and flew out. She bunted last time to first baseman. Hopefully she squares the bunt. That one catches the outside corner. So it's 10-1 here with 1 run in this bottom of the 4th inning. 1 strike, 1 out. And Clary Ah batting, and runners on second and third. That's Niemeyer on second and Vorthman's on third. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Ya. She's swinging. That's kind of a bunting, a swinging bunt there, I should say, as she made a full swing, but it was just like a bunt, and it just went foul down that first base line. So, you know, Hemer's had some of these batters at 0-2 and just not able to get them out. So 0-2 count here to Clary Ah. And here comes the 0-2 pitch from Hemer. Let's see what happens here. And here we go. And that one's going to be swung on and missed. And that's a strikeout and a big strikeout for the Falcons. Second out of the inning. That brings up a dangerous hitter, though. Carlin Smith coming to the plate. She has 2 doubles and a walk on the night. And she has scored 2 runs. Here's the first pitch to Smith. That one's hit hard right past the shortstop. That's going to get 1 run in. And coach pulls up the runner at third. So immediately swings at that first pitch. And there's another RBI for Smith, her 3rd on the night. Pinch runner Carolyn Minus will run once again. So Vorthmans comes in to score. Niemeyer goes to 3rd on that hit. and Minus is at first base for Smith, courtesy running once again. And that brings up the fourth place batter, Jenna Albers. She has a walk, a flyout, and a single tonight. So 2 runs in, 11-1 in the fourth inning. And here's the first pitch to Albers. She's swinging. That one's hit high and deep to left field, and that's going to go foul. And if she straightens that one out, that's a home run. And the Falcons can't afford to give that up here, trailing by 10 runs. So Albers just about hits a home run. And she steps back into the box, so it's just a long strike. So Hemer's back ready to go. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Albers. And that's going to be high. And Minus is going to slip on down to second base there. So she steals second. So Carolyn Minus has had her chances out there tonight as she's pinch running for Smith. And the 1-1 is going to be low and inside as Smith has reached every at-bat with 2 doubles, a single, and a walk. So Minus getting her running in tonight. 2-1 count here to Albers. And here's the 2-1 pitch. And a little bit high. So 3-1 count to Albers. So runners on second and third. Niemeyer on third. Minus on second. 2 outs, 3-1 pitch to Albers. And she swings on that. That's grounded to the shortstop. And she got her. That throw was bobbled over there, but she hangs on. And hopefully hang on. So that's the third out of the inning. A 6-3 put out. So 2 runs in off of 4 hits for the Dutch. So just 2 runs. Falcons coming back to the plate, trailing by 10 runs, 11-1. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back here listening to Fuller Digital Solutions.
Beckman Motors in Odebo is your premier dealer for Ford, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram, new and used vehicles. Their dedicated sales staff, knowledgeable finance associates, and expertly trained technicians are all here to make your experience fun, easy, and hassle-free. We're proud to be family-owned and part of our local community. When it's time for a new vehicle for your family and a great selection of used vehicles and service, visit Larry Beckman Motors, Odebo.
And we're back for the bottom of the 5th inning, and Falcons need to score some runs. Coming to the plate is the catcher, Haley Dearson. She'll be followed by Haley Harms, and the top of the lineup, Anna Winterroad. And the first pitch in there for, I think, a ball 1. So 1-0 count here to catcher Haley Dearson. She's done a really nice job behind the plate tonight. And here's the pitch from Smith. And that, so 1-1 count. So the first pitch was a strike. Second pitch is a ball. So 1-1 to Dearson. She is 1 for 1 on the night with a single. And the 1-1 pitch coming up to Dearson. That one's hit to the third baseman. She fielded it cleanly, but the home plate umpire says that was just foul. So that was a close play. It's ruled foul, so the count will go to 1-2. Like I said, a really nice crowd on hand here tonight. A lot of fans sitting behind the right field fence out there next to the school in the shade behind the scoreboard. And the 1-2 pitch is inside, just about hit her. And Haley didn't even move. It was an inside pitch kind of by her knees. Would have stung a little bit, but it did miss her. So she is back in the box. And here comes the 2-2 pitch from Carlin Smith. And that one did hit her. So pitch before that was close, and that one does hit her. So a runner on here. Courtesy runner in for the Falcons. So on the roster I have 2 number 8s. I got a Haley Harms and Abby Winterroad. So it's one of those 2 running out there for the Falcons. And that's going to bring up Haley Harms batting for the Falcons here. So runner on, no outs. A chance for the Falcons maybe to make some noise with the top of the lineup coming up after. And she squares the bunt, and pulls back, and that's a strike. Runner's going to second. And she was in there safely, but ran past the bag, and she got tagged out. So an unfortunate break. So not a caught stealing, but she got, like she said, she got to the bag, and her momentum took her off the bag, and the ball was right there, and she's tagged out. So unfortunate event there. Slow rotor there from Harms, and she is out on a 6-3 put out from the Kiernan Grondijk there, a shortstop for the Dutch. So unfortunately, Falcons here 2 outs now with that runner caught stealing and that slow dribbler from Harms. So it's going to bring up Anna Winterroad, and first pitch is in there to a strike to Anna. She is 0 for 2 on the night. She did reach on an error that first inning and came around to score, and then she popped out to the first baseman, Taryn Notham, her next at bat. 0-1 is way outside, gets past the catcher, Brittany Ullman, who gets hit for her. She's done a nice job behind the plate, though. But that pitch was way outside, so no chance to catch that one. But no harm done as there's no runners on. So Anna stepping back into the box here with a 1-1 count, 2 outs. And here's the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on and popped up towards the right side. And it hits off the back edge of the dugout, right off the roof. So 1-2 count here to Anna Winterroad. So 11-1, and Falcons don't score here. The run rule effect will go into happen here. And 1-2 is high and outside. 2-2. Like I said, the winner of this game goes on to play Humboldt and Greene County. Whoever wins that matchup, that game's in Humboldt tonight at Humboldt High School. Humboldt 18-2, Greene County 5-10. 2-2, grounded foul. So she's hanging tough up there. Count remains 2-2. Carlin Smith pitched the whole way here for the Dutch tonight, and she's pretty much pitched every game, just about every inning for the Dutch so far this year. The only other pitcher to get is Haley Bergsma, who's only pitched 2 innings. So 2-2, and Anna fouled that one hard, hit a line drive, but way foul. But she hit that one hard into the fence down 3/4 away down that left field line. So she'll step back in there with a 2-2 count and 2 outs. If she can reach, Abby Bender is on deck. And she's back in, and here comes the pitch from Smith. And that one's hit down the right field line, and that one's just foul. So outside pitch, and she went with it, took it down that right field line, and that one just landed a couple feet foul. So, boy, she's hitting the ball hard. Just not able to straighten one out and get a base hit. So she's hanging tough up there, making Smith work hard. And here comes another 2-2 pitch. And check swing. Umpire appeals down to the first plate umpire, and they call her safe. So that's going to be a ball. So 3-2 count to Anna Winterroad, having a really nice at-bat here against Carlin Smith. Here comes the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. And that's going to be ball 4. So a really nice at-bat. I'll tell you, that was an earned walk there as she fouled off a lot of pitches. So that will get Abby Bender to the plate. She has flown out twice to the shortstop, Kiernan Grondijk. So let's see if she can get one over the shortstop into that gap out there. Here comes the first pitch to Bender. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Catcher looked down at first, didn't throw, and then Winterroad didn't move, so she throws down there. Brittany Ullman throws down to first after a delay, and Winterroad gets back easily. So 0-1 pitch coming here to Abby Bender. So 2 outs, and the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be inside, 1-1 to Abby Bender. We're just an hour and 11 minutes into this game. They're talking about tomorrow being a warm one with 95 degrees and heat indexes over 110. So here's the 1-1. hit back to Smith, and she throws over to first. And that is the end of things here as a 1-3 put out. So MOC Floyd Valley wins this thing 11-1. Sites to be determined for the next game for MOC Floyd Valley, but that's going to end the OABCIG season with a 5-8 record on the year. So they fall 11-1. They came out and scored that first run of that first inning, gave us some hope and promise, but then it was all Lady Dutch after that. Lady Dutch scored 1 in the first, 5 in the second, 3 in the third, and 2 in the fourth inning. So that is going to do things from up here 11-1. So appreciate all the fine sponsors that we have from OABCIG, and hopefully things will work out well, and we will see you all for a football, volleyball, and cross-country season. As like I mentioned earlier, Iowa Athletic Association came out earlier today and said all fall sports were planned as normal. So let's hope that happens. That ends the season up here for the OABCIG softball team, as they had that last bye against Sioux City Heelan. But they do go down tonight against a very good MOC Floyd Valley Dutch team. So 11-1 the final up here in 5 innings, 10-run rule in effect. So appreciate Hannah Schmidt running the computer tonight. She's done a great job all season long running the equipment. And I am Kyle Jorgensen for Fuller Digital Solutions. Thank you for joining this broadcast. Subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions for future broadcasts with football and all that coming up. And also like their Facebook page to see future broadcasts and all that. Keep following the page as we keep following local area teams all the way as long as they go. So if you enjoy local high school sports, keep following us, and we'll keep having those games on for you. Thanks for joining us. The final up here, 11-1. OABCIG season is done, and we'll catch you next time.